Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about the issue, should we trust the news? And I got it from this book with the same name. These books are, there are many books like this, and these books are telling us the same issues like this. Like, should boys and girls go to separate schools? Should the voting age be lowered? And stuff like that. But now I think let's just give it and jump into this. Go into the main thing. Should we trust the news? Now, let me ask you, how do you get the news? Or how do you get the things that are happening around you? Well, they have the information by watching, reading, or watching, reading, and posting the news. But should we trust the news in that? And which sources should we trust? So let's jump in and going to discover this. We read news on the newspaper. We watch news on the TV every night. In my house, it is 7 o'clock p.m. It is the time for the news, and we watch news on iPad and iPhone and stuff like that, even computer. But did you know what news sources can you trust? And I think, to my mind, my opinion is watching the news is trustworthy because there are always reporters and someone like the commentator who always post like good things on the TV, and then everyone would got the news exactly. And in the news there's always the government on TV, and then people will got the news correctly. Otherwise, the news sources on social media and iPad, iPhone, or computer is not always true. And that is called fake news, as you know. And some fake news isn't fake news. Some fake news is trustworthy. That means some powerful people, some rich people, don't like the news that they're posting. The news make the powerful people look bad. So the powerful people call the news that fake news. So they won't look bad anymore. And now the American adults say that they trust in the news less now than 10 years ago, because now there's more social media, and now more people use social media, more people post fake news, so many isn't very trustworthy. And some American people said that it is good not to believe any news than believe all the news and then found out it was all fake. So they don't trust the news in the TV or iPad, iPhone, and newspapers and stuff like that. But there are some ways that we can discover what is fake news and what is not. That means we can go to the internet. With the internet, that is really easy and fast to discover what is fake and what's not, and discover the information. Now, if you see a news posting on social media, you can just go to the internet and search, is this news true? And then they'll have a lot of information you can check. Many people said that it is very important and very good for reporters who write social media newspapers to copy the link and put it in the social media newspaper, so that people who read it can go to the link and check on the internet more easily. That is a trustworthy link, of course. And there's not all fake news. Not all, but a lot of fake news. So people are fighting over it. and some trustworthy reporters and many other people who like trustworthy news. Let's just go to the people and hold boards like we are not fake news, we are not fake news. Like this. See? They hate fake news. And so we do too. Did you know that the fake news in Russia is affected to the American and then they affected to Donald Trump, which is why he is voted to be American president. But I don't know if that news is true, but I think all of this book is true, so I just say it to you, in case it was. In now, who is the reporters whose job is to post news and write news, and the editor is just checking the grammars and words. But they have to be trustworthy. Now you don't have to worry very much because the reporters are trained to be trustworthy, and now the government in America put the newspaper training to be trustworthy in the schools, and middle schooler and high schoolers, and I think college and university will study it, and all the way when they want to be a reporter, they was just trained to be trustworthy in middle school. But some schools did it, not all schools. And now, let me read the last chapter of you for more information. Should we trust news? Yes, because some news stories that are called fake news are actually trustworthy. Journalists can use the internet to find facts, to make the stories as accurate as possible. People can use the internet, as I show you, to check the facts in the news stories and learn which sources to trust. And journalists are trained to be fair, like I said, to be accurate and to report the truth. Why is no? Because fake news is a big problem and it makes it hard to know what sources to trust. Fake news gets spread quickly on social media, and because it gets a lot of attention. That means a lot of people will have the social media, and then one person posted a fake news, and a lot of people saw that fake news and they shared by mistake. They don't know it is a fake or not. People can use social media to pretend they're reporting from a major event, even when they're not there. Speaking about fake news, my friend in grade 4 who teased me in his joke when we were studying geography. He said to me that do you know why the book only draws the map of Vietnam, not the map of Philippines or other countries? I said no, why? And what did he say? He said because the storm is so large. That time there was this big storm in Philippines. He said the storm was so large, so powerful, that it blew the Philippines away and there's no more Philippines anymore. That's a good joke, but everybody could know that was fake. Journalists can make mistakes, and sometimes they have biases that affect their reporting. Biases, this means they like one thing, but do not like the other one. Just like they like Joe Biden and they do not like Donald Trump anymore. But in the fake news, the news were filled with the truth news were filled with information, but the fake news were just have opinions and their minds of the reporters and editors. But they have a little bit of true information to make it look true. So nobody knows it, and then they share by mistake. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.